To configure breaks and lunches, open the admin window, select the 7th task, and then select the Lunch and Break tab. Let's turn on paid breaks and set the maximum length to 15. This means that they will only be paid for the first 15 minutes of the break. And let's turn on unpaid breaks. Finally, let's turn on the lunch option and set the minimum lunch duration for 30 minutes. Let's go through a typical day showing how these settings work. Joe clocked in at 8 this morning, and after a couple of hours he is ready for a break. In this case, it's a paid break. Notice that the current work session is ended and the paid break session is started. Joe returns from his break after about 20 minutes and clocks in. Notice the break session has terminated after 15 minutes, the maximum length we set for unpaid breaks. After a couple of hours, it is time for Joe to clock out for lunch. Notice that when the work session is ended, the lunch session is automatically started. Joe will not be able to clock in before the 30 allotted minutes have expired. After the 30 minutes has passed, Joe will be able to clock in. Notice when the lunch period is ended, the work session is automatically started. In the afternoon, Joe clocks out for his unpaid break. Notice that when the work session ends, the break session automatically started. After a while, Joe returns from his break and clocks back in. Notice the break session has terminated and the work session has started. At the end of the day, Joe clocks out to go home. Examining the totals on Joe's time card shows he is only being paid for his work sessions and paid breaks, not for the unpaid breaks and lunch periods.